are some limiting beliefs about school that people have that can not only limit your academic potential, but at large sabotage your life. And I've read a lot of comments on this channel, and I've come to realize that these things that they think about are simply as a result of these limiting beliefs that they have. And the only way to change a man is simply to change the way that a man thinks. And so I'm going to just be listing those 20 things and also the 20 mindset issues that you could have that can simply elevate your academic potential and as well better your life. So let's get into it. The first one is, I'm not smart, so I cannot do well in school. I've said it before on this channel, and I will still repeat it again because some of you don't want to hear what. Academic excellence is not a function of intelligence. How smart you are does not determine how well you will do in school. Because if that's how it is, I know a lot of people will not be doing very well in school. It's just your ability to follow instruction and your ability to understand, what you read. Simply because you take longer to read and understand does not mean that you will not do well in school. It does mean you need to put in more effort than the average person. Being smart does not determine how well you do well in school. So just because you find it harder to read, or maybe you have a sickness or illness that is not helping you at all, it does not mean you cannot do well in school. It just means you have to put more effort than the average person. And the second one links into that first one, which is my parents are not smart, so how can I be good in school? So because your parents told you that then when they were in school, they were not doing very well and all that, does that mean that you will not do well in school? You cannot limit yourself based on people that were in school like over how many thousands of years ago. Who knows, maybe when your parents were in school that time, they were just sleeping. Who knows, maybe if they had even put more effort, they would have actually achieved the heights that they wanted to achieve. So you now want to use their past life to limit your current life. How now? You cannot use the past to determine how the future will be, but the action that you take now will simply determine the future that you will have tomorrow. So don't allow somebody else's past to determine your own future. So the third one is simply, I don't need to go to class. I can simply read it by myself. This happened to me in my second semester 200 level. Let's just say it did not end well, it did not go well. My people, go to class. Even if you're not listening in class, there's some important things that will not be known that the lecturer will say, and it's important that you're in class personally on your own to hear that thing. Because there's sometimes when they will give assignment in class, somebody will say you're meant to do everything, somebody will say no, you're meant to do half. Guy, I've experienced that in so much, and you just be wishing and regretting that why didn't you go for this class? I should have just gone for this class. And so you don't know what the lecturer might say that might come out, or you don't know, when you don't go for class, it just makes it a lot easier, a whole lot harder, and it's only if maybe you have a really, really good friend that pays very hard attention, maybe the person can just tell you, oh, this and this is what we did. But if you try and figure it by yourself, it will be very, very hard. So better that even if you're not listening, you just go so you can find out at least what they did, so that you can know how to easily tackle it and save much more time for yourself. If you went to class, you're practically done like half of the work, especially if you listen in the class. So try your best to go for class. Even myself, I need to talk to myself about that. The fourth one is simply, I failed this one, so this probably means that I'm not good at it. If everybody thought like that, a lot of things will not be in the world today. If I thought like that, I'm telling you, you won't be watching this video right now. Because I know at the beginning of it, and I was failing at it, and it was not making any atom of sense in any way or form. But just because you failed once does not mean that you're not good at it. I was listening to one of Tam's podcasts this morning, and she was like, some of us, we don't even give ourselves the time to grow. So just because you feel something once, that means you don't determine that, oh, I'm not good at this thing at all. Keep trying at it, keep going at it. You don't know when it will be your next breakthrough. Just because you simply failed at it once does not mean that, okay, that means I'm not meant for this particular type of thing. Tam Cole has once said before that most people are trying to do things that they're already good at because of their ego. And I once read in the 5 a.m. club that a bad day for the ego is a good day for the soul. So try again that thing that you failed before. Who knows, maybe this time you'll be better at it. And if you're not getting better at it, ask somebody for help. Do research, find videos. Don't just accept that, oh, I'm not good at this particular thing. But try your best to find ways that you can work around it, because every problem is a learning curve. The fifth one, I really, really like this one. I need to be a teacher's pet to get good grades. You don't actually, in all sincerity. I know people that are doing very, very well, that even for the fact that they said that, these people are doing very well, voila, I will not have known. I'm telling you the truth. Even this next top students interview I'm going to be interviewing some very, very low-key brainiacs, so that you people can see there's an introverted way to actually getting academic success. You don't have to be dragging on the lecturer, going to their office, marking for them and all that shit to actually be doing very well in school. Like on your own, when you're even doing well in school, teachers will notice you without you even going to them. So you don't need to be grabbing body with them up and down just so that you can get good grades. Like, it's not necessary on a serious note. So you just need to put in your work ethic by yourself, in your secret place, and before you know it, people will be looking for you and you won't have to be looking for them. So number 6, I need to be in the library for long hours simply just to get good grades. Chukidi in my top student video, he said it before that it's not everybody that is a top student that is in the library for hours. It simply boils down to energy maximization and energy conservation. Just like now, somebody that read for 4 hours and just read 4 pages, and somebody that read for 2 hours and read 30 pages. It might look in the physical sense like as if, oh, this person did less, but actually this person simply put all their energy into their 2 hours and made the most of it. So you don't have to be spending a whole high amount of time doing things for you to get the result that you need to get. No, you just simply need to put down your energy into what matters most and boil down on that, and you'll see the results. You don't need to spend tens of hours on that project. Just use the amount of energy that is necessary to complete the task and complete the task at optimal frequency. That is simply it. Please don't go and sleep in the library. Nobody said to work. I really like this one. Number 7. I was good in secondary school, so I'll be good in university. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Rubbish. What nonsense. Who told you that? We're not going to be deceiving you. See. What will make you to be good in university when you were good in secondary school is if you have enveloped the habits that helped you to be good in secondary school, and then you bring them to university. If you leave those habits behind, the good grades will also be left behind. To number 7 as well. I'll do the things that I did in secondary school and I will succeed in university. I want you to understand that university is quite different in the sense that the dynamic is different. So don't think that because I use this in secondary school, you are going to use it in university and it's going to work. Papa has said something, new level, new devils. So you cannot be using old techniques for new territory. You need to understand your new territory, develop new techniques using the old techniques that you have, and that will actually ensure that you actually do very well when you're in university. Number 9, I can do it all by myself because I've done it before. If we did it before, we'll do it again. Are you God? What happened? If you came to university with a low mindset that, oh, I will just go through the motion, I'll do it all by myself, undercover, nobody will know my next step, good luck to you, sincerely. Because if you don't ask, people will not tell you. You might not know, you might not know something, and then somebody else might know it, and then they'll share it with you, and before you know it, that will have a great impact on your life. You don't know how somebody can explain something to you that will save you time, energy, and failures. Like having those people around you that you can rely on and also help you as well is your best shot at doing well in university. Don't limit yourself to just your own mindset, but also have people around you with the kind of mindset that can also inspire you and help you. You don't have to do it all by yourself. If you can do it all by yourself, God has just created one world for each person, but God put all of us inside this one world because we all need each other. Number 10. My sister is in this book. I can read the music category. Reading with lo-fi music is different. There's no lyrics, but it's the kind of music that you cannot read it. Why do you just keep deceiving yourself? You that now you told yourself you read for 3 hours. Now you don't read for 30 minutes. Why? For the remaining 2 hours, 30 minutes, you've been there singing, dancing, shouting the lyric at the top of your voice. Is that what you came there to do? If you know the music is not going to allow you to be efficient, off farm. I had a moment that time 100 level. Nobody is watching like this. She'll be reading like this. You'll be hearing the sound from outside the headphone like this. Jesus. And if you see it like this, she's very efficient with that her reading. Where you want to get 5.0 or something like. But you now, don't read the music if you know it's going to distract you. Like you don't have to do it. Not because everybody is doing it doesn't mean you have to do it. Number 11. I don't need to write when I'm reading category of people. And so to explain this particular point, I'm going to be using this table created by Vachenko and Trotsenko. We can see from this table that it says that you remember 10% of what we read, remember 20% of what we hear, remember 30% of what we see, and remember 50% of what we see and hear. If you ask me, I think reading and writing is actually in between that 50% of what we see and hear. When you are writing it down, you are actively engaging your brain while you're reading it. So I know that there's some people that they claim to have photographic memory and everything, but me as a person, sincerely, I've tried that nonsense before. But I'll just be reading, I'll not be looking at it like film. In exam too, I was looking at my script like this, like film. Right, Joe? What are you doing? Like when you're writing as well, especially when you're writing from memory, oh my goodness, this really helps you to remember what you're writing as well. So don't limit yourself. Try your best to also draw the diagram. Try your best to also write it and read it at the same time. It's going to help you to plant it more into your memory. You're going to save much more time and increase your reading capacity and learning just simply by reading it and writing it. So number 12, grades don't matter. These people they are really hard to deal with. but I will still bring it on the table because this needs to be discussed. There was a time in my secondary school where I was wondering like, what is all this cool thing about and everything. Not like I wasn't doing well, but I just kept wondering whether it was worth it. And one of my mentors at the time just told me that the reason why we actually really fundamentally go to school so that we can learn how to learn. Well, maybe what you're learning may not be that interesting, but it's mainly so that you can actually learn how to learn. If you have that at the back of your mind, you actually want to actually do better. And so the grades may not be doing anything for you, but the work ethic that it takes to get good grades, to teach you a lot about how to do a lot of great things in life, to teach you about consistency, to teach you about grades, to teach you about diligence, to teach you about waking up to read when you don't feel like it, to teach you about staying up in the night even when you want to go and watch Netflix or something of the sort. That is what getting good grades will teach you. And even if you don't really learn the work ethics behind it, one of our speakers in our top student video that time, Mirabel, said that you should learn every single course like as if it will change your life, because you don't know where that knowledge will be applicable. You don't know where that knowledge studies distinguish you amongst others. So just make sure that you learn every single thing like as if it's going to change your life. If you watched all the way here, what are you waiting for? This thing is giving now. This thing that you're watching is solid. So please be sure to like so that other people can also see this video as well, so that we can have more students that are getting better, not just in the academic life but in every life all around. And if you like content like this, you might as well just subscribe. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So this 13th one is a very soft topic, but I'm still going to talk about it, and that is the university guarantees you a job. So I have to tell you that there are a lot of first class students that are not having jobs today, and it's not because school is a scam. It's only because people don't hire you for your good grades. Who knows how you got the good grades for exactly? But people hire people that are efficient. People hire people that can do the job. People hire people that can achieve a high frequency of excellence. That's what people are looking for in the job market today. Nobody cares that you have 10,000 A's in all sincerity. But if you can prove that, you learned this thing and you can apply what you have learned to a high frequency, why would they hire you? Why would they hire you actually? And so you having this limited mindset that this, that, and also let me just discuss all of you inside this one part that thinking that there's no point in me going to university and I will still get a job. You will still get a job if you go to school and you get bad grades and you still don't deliver the work ethic that you need to actually get the job. I was reading this book by Robert Kiyosaki before he quit your job, and he was talking about the time when he came back from the army and he went to go and apply for a sales job because he wanted to learn the technique of sales so that he can start working in a marketing agency. And he went to that room and they were like, your results are this. And he told them to their face, like, see, are you going to hire a bunch of people? Yes, all the people that were applying had a particular master's degree or something like that, and he didn't have it. Like, are you going to hire these people that are you going to choose a bunch of graduates that have master's degrees over me, that have gone to the army and have learned the article of determination and all that? And he proved to them that they had the character that could take this company forward. Of course, at the beginning years, because he had not learned sales and all that, he was struggling and everything. But because of his determination, he was able to become the top salesperson in that organization. And that is one of the things that if you can deliver to a company, they'll be ready to hire you. If you're able to deliver not just what you learned, but deliver value and deliver it efficiently. And that is what the channel is all about. Efficiency, not just in learning and getting grades, but in every single thing you do. If you go down the line in these numbers, it's starting to get a little bit emotional, but I'll try my best to calm. So number 14, you need to figure it all out as you get into university. It's one of the biggest lines that on a serious note. Like, you told me in my 100 level that I'll be sitting here right now, going to 100 level, recording a YouTube video, I will be like, this will look crazy, Jesus. Like, as you go through university, and not just you passing the school, but the school passes through you as well, you yourself, you begin to develop yourself into the kind of individual that you want to be. I always had this concept of, I know I want to impact the world, I want to be famous. Having at least an idea of where you want to be and everything, it will also help you to shape the kind of life that you want to be. I've tried out so many things, and this was one of the things that finally stuck. So you going to university, you don't have to know everything that you want to do, but you should at least have an idea of how you want to be. And then once you have the idea, as you go to university, you begin to form yourself into that solid form that you actually need to be. Number 15, you have more time in university. Projects. When project, assignment, test, meetings will choke you like this, you will come back to your senses. I know that time when we were in secondary school, we always thought that probably university will have more time, to do the things I want to do. But the fact is that anything you want to do, you have to make time for it. As you keep on going up in the ladder of life, university, jobs, marriage, all that stuff, your time for yourself is going to be reducing. And so if there's one efficient skill that you should learn when you're in university, is effective time management and conservation. There's not that much time in university, and before you know it, open your eye, close your eye, you've graduated. There's no time. So don't think to yourself that there's so much time in university. Time is very, very limited. So treat every single day like as if it's your last. Number 16, university is just a bigger secondary school. I've already said this before, yeah. The dynamic of university and the dynamic of secondary school is very, very different. And if you come with that mindset, you find yourself having a lot of unnecessary struggles that you don't even need to have. Approach it with a new mindset, approach it with openness, approach it with learning how university life works in difference to your secondary school life. And that way you have the best experience that you can have. So number 17, extracurriculars are not important. School is not just about getting the best grades and everything. A lecturer in my school once said that if you pass through Common University and all you get is a degree, you have completely wasted your time here. I can testify to that because Common University gives us a lot of different opportunities. But that's not what I'm going to talk about. All the sports, the other things you're doing to earn income and all that, they're very, very important, because they also help to develop your mind as well, and for you to build connections. You don't know what community you'll be in that you will link you up to somebody great tomorrow. You don't know whether that your service unit head, you just see them tomorrow, that your workplace, and be like, I know this girl, she's very, very good, hire her. Engaging in these other things are very important for networking and building a community of people and finding people that can actually lead you to your desired outcome in life. This one is number 18. University is very, very exciting. University it's exciting, but not the way that people think about it. When people think about university, there's all this rubbish that they've been watching on TV where you see people dancing inside, pull up and down. That's not university. You better shine your eye. Unless you're thinking of crusade and winning souls for Jesus. That's the exciting part about university. Unless maybe you're going to all these very, very wonderful universities. And if you go for university in that particular way you're thinking about it, you are going to most likely come out to the third class. So when you're coming, think about it in assignment and everything, but still put your head down and everything. So just maintain your focus, because if you get too distracted easily, you tell the story. So number 19, a degree is enough to stand out. In a world today where more people are going to university, a degree is not enough to stand out. There are a lot of first class graduates out there. So what is going to make you to stand out from other first class graduates? What things have you done in university? What experience have you gained that can make you stand out? What certificates do you have that can make you to stand out? Okay, yes, you have a first degree in mechanical, and what can you offer to come? What can you do for them? Do you know Excel sheets? Do you know how to code? Do you know how to do all these other things? Are you very good with management? Oh, you manage this college, you manage that event. These are the things they want to hear from you. Everybody has a degree, but not everybody can have the specific experience that you have. And so make sure you build a portfolio of proof, and even your actual portfolio as well, to have things that can make you to stand out above the crowd, because these days everybody has a degree, but not everybody can have the experience that you have. And number 20, this one is very, very emotional, and that is that university takes a long time. I can still remember the day I came to see you with that ugly gown that I wore, that hopefully my mom has deleted the pictures of. And right now I'm entering 400 level. Before you open your eye, close your eye, time is gone. I feel very bad, especially for those that are doing 4 years, because they don't have the time to cover up. They have to grow up faster than us engineering guys, because before you open your eye and close it, you're out and you're into the workforce or into the working population. The amount of time that you have, make use of it, do great things with it, and impact the people around you. Don't waste your time doing things that will not impact anybody and will not help anybody, because before you know it, you open your eye and time is gone, and you realize that you have no impact on anybody. Nobody out there remembers you for good, and you just have a lot of regrets that you don't have. So university is not the place to play at all in any way or form. Take advantage of every single opportunity. Go for every competition. Laugh when everybody in the class is laughing. Have fun. Chase your dreams. Chase your purpose. And become everything that you ever dreamed to be. Why? Because you deserve it. You deserve to be that person that your younger self wanted to be. So don't keep wasting time and keep having the fallacy, or keep having the thoughts that university takes a long time. Before you open your eyes and close it, you're wearing graduation gown. And I want to end it with this quote, which says, knowing what God has promised is information, but knowing what to do to actualize it is revelation, by Bishop David Oyedepo. So you already know what God has told you, that you'll be in university and everything, but you actually doing the things that he has told you to do, which is the revelation, is actually what to get you to where you need to be in university. So take advantage of every opportunity and stop thinking those thoughts that are limiting you, and you actually see your life turn around for the better. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I really, really like this, and so that I can stop seeing some negative comments on this channel that are limiting you. Change your mindset for the better, because every great thing starts from the mind. I love you guys. I'm wishing you guys the best that life has to offer. I hope you have a nice day as well. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.